Hey guys, welcome back to Mario. Today we are doing Premier League Week 3. Sorry I was a little late to this video, I know. The games did end on the Sunday, I just didn't have time to make them, and it is now Wednesday. I just didn't have time to make any videos, really. I was just busy. So, school is back as well, and I might struggle with uploads, but I'll try to get as many videos out as possible. So, anyway, Premier League kind of week thing is just a kind of a roundup of all the results that happened over the weekend. So let's get straight into it. So first game is Bournemouth v Manchester City. So Charlie Daniels did score an absolute screamer, a very good volley to make it 1-0 to Bournemouth. Then David Silva put kind of a ball in through, and Gabriel Jesus just tapped it in, and that made it 1-1. Then in the 97th minute, it kind of got a bit weird. There was a lot of violence involved. Not violence, but some people got in trouble. Man City fans were even arrested. Raheem Sterling scored in the 97th minute, and basically what happened was he ran and jumped into the crowd, and he was sent off after that. And then two, I think, Man City fans were arrested. And I think Aguero got in trouble with the police for something. I think it was for kicking a steward or something. I'm not sure, but the final whistle blew, and Man City did win 2-1. So yeah, a good win for Man City. Bournemouth have lost all 3 of their games so far, so it ain't looking too good for Bournemouth, but hopefully they can improve. So on to the next game. So next game was Newcastle v West Ham. Newcastle did win 3-0. I think... Well, who was it who opened the scoring? I think it was I think it was Joselu, their new signing from Stoke scored to make it 1-0. Then the Irishman Kieran Clark made it 2-0 to Newcastle, and then Alexander Mitrovic made it 3-0. Ain't looking too good for Slaven Bilic. He could get sacked, but right now I think it won't happen. But if they keep on playing games like this, then it could get a bit bad for him, and he could end up losing his job. So anyway, on to the next game. So next game was Watford v Brighton Hove Albion. This did end a 0-0 draw, pretty boring. But just before the full-time whistle blew, Miguel Britos got sent off. It was pretty bad tackle. He lunged into Anthony Knocker, who plays for Brighton, and was given a straight red. It was a pretty bad tackle, but that one it did end up in a boring 0-0 draw. So on to the next game. Alright, the next game is Huddersfield versus Southampton. This one did end up a boring 0-0 draw. Huddersfield have been doing well so far. They haven't lost a game yet. I think their best player probably Aaron Moy. He's doing quite well, and David Wagner's doing quite a good job there. So yeah, hopefully they can keep going and avoid relegation. So on to the next game. So now on to the next game. Crystal Palace v Swansea. Swansea did get away with a 2-0 win. Tammy Abraham scored their first, and then Andre Ayew tapped it into the net. Ain't looking too good for Frank de Boer. He struggled ever since he came in to manage Crystal Palace. Swansea are doing okay. Hopefully they can do well and survive relegation, because they are without Sigurdsson now. Anyway, on to the next game. So the next game was Man United v Leicester City. Man United have done well so far, and they keep doing well. They did beat them 2-0. Lukaku did miss a penalty, but then Rashford scored, and then Fellaini scored to secure a 2-0 win for Man United. They're doing well. They haven't lost a game yet. They beat West Ham 4-0 in their first game. Swansea 4-0 in their second. And now their third, they beat Leicester 2-0. Maybe they can go on to win the league title. Who knows? They could or they could not. So on to the next game. So now on to the next game, which was Liverpool-Arsenal, and this was an embarrassing game for Arsenal. So Firmino opened the scoring with a header to make it 1-0. Then Sadio Mane made it 2-0, and then Mohamed Salah just basically sprinted the whole pitch and put it in past Cech to make it 3-0. And then Daniel Sturridge scored to make it 4. Arsenal fans are very unhappy right now. They should really consider sacking Arsene Wenger, but they don't want to do that. They want him to stay forever, even though he's doing the worst job ever, like, at Arsenal, and he really does need to improve. So, 4-0 to Liverpool, quite embarrassing for Arsenal. On to the next game. So on to the next game, which was Chelsea and Everton. Chelsea did win this one 2-0. Quite disappointed, you know. I am an Everton fan. Cesc Fabregas made it 1-0. Then Alvaro Morata scored a header to make it 2-0. Not happy, but it's early days anyway, and we will improve, and hopefully we can be stronger now and maybe progress to the Europa League, or maybe if we try our hardest we can progress to the Champions League, but that'd be very hard. But anyway, on to the next game. So now on to the next game, which was West Brom v Stoke City. This did end 1-1. Jay Rodriguez opened the scoring for West Brom to make it 1-0. Then Peter Crouch scored a header to make it 1-1. Good game, good result for both teams, and on to the next game. So now on to the next game, which was Tottenham v Burnley. Tottenham haven't really adapted life at Wembley very well, but this was a bad game for them as well. They did draw 1-1. Dele Alli opened the scoring to make it 1-0, and then Chris Wood, their new signing from Leeds for Burnley, made it 1-0. It's an okay result for Burnley, but not a very good result for Tottenham. They should be beating them at home. I know they are at Wembley and they're not at White Hart Lane, but they still should beat them anyway. Okay, yeah. So, they're all the results for the weekend. As I did say, uploads are going to be a little slow because school is back again. I'll try to upload every day, but if I can't, it's not my fault. So anyway, if you did like today's video, please do smash the like button. Comment down below, subscribe. If you are looking forward to Premier League Week 4 next week, leave a like, and I'll see you on next time. Bye bye.